The power of discipline over motivation. Motivation is a spark. It's exciting, it's loud, it gets your heart racing. But here's the truth. Sparks die out. Sparks can't carry you through the cold nights or the mornings when you'd rather stay in bed. Motivation is overrated. Discipline is what changes your life. Discipline is the quiet, steady fire that never goes out. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, this is the year I'll finally change? You feel pumped up after watching an inspiring video, reading a book, or hearing a story of success. And then, a week later, that fire, gone. Because it wasn't fire, it was a spark. Discipline doesn't need excitement. Discipline is the reason you get up when the alarm rings, the reason you finish the project when you're exhausted, the reason you keep pushing even when no one's watching. Motivation's emotional, it depends on how you feel. And feelings, they're unreliable. You feel motivated after a promotion, after a great workout, after a date that went well. But what happens when you're tired, stressed, broke, heartbroken? Motivation is like a guest that only shows up when the party's already fun. But discipline shows up when the house is messy, when the bills are late, when you don't want to face the world. That's why most New Year's resolutions die before February. They're built on motivation, not discipline. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a roommate. Which one do you want to build your life with you? And here's a question for you. How many times have you started something strong, going to the gym, saving money, writing a journal, only to quit the moment it got hard? That's not because you're weak. It's because you were leaning on the wrong fuel. Discipline is misunderstood. People hear the word and think punishment, restriction, and no joy. But discipline is really about loyalty to yourself. It's brushing your teeth when you're half asleep. It's paying that bill on time instead of waiting for the late fee. It's doing the workout even when every muscle screams no. Discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like a muscle, the first reps are the hardest. Think of an athlete. Do they win medals because they were motivated every single day? No. They win because they trained on the days they hated it most. They built a rhythm so strong that feelings couldn't break it. Here's the difference. Motivation is about excitement. Discipline is about identity. Motivation says, I want to do this. Discipline says, this is who I am. People think discipline is a prison. It's the opposite, it's freedom. Want financial freedom? Discipline with money buys it. Not flashy motivation, but the quiet choice to skip that impulse, purchase, invest, and save. Want health? Discipline with food, sleep, and exercise earns it. Want peace of mind? Discipline in your thoughts and reactions creates it. Think about a musician. Do they earn freedom on stage by winging it? No. They practice scales for hours, repeating until their fingers move without thinking. That discipline is what lets them improvise later. Discipline feels like sacrifice in the moment, but in the long run, it gives you more choices than motivation ever could. Now, how do you actually build it? You train it like a muscle. Start small. Build tiny non-negotiables. Make your bed. Drink water first thing. Walk for 5 minutes daily. Stack these wins. They build proof that you can trust yourself. Create systems, not feelings. Don't wait until you feel like it. Build routines that carry you when your feelings don't. A runner doesn't ask, do I feel like running today? They put on their shoes because the system demands it. Remove choices. Too many decisions kill discipline. Simplify. Eat the same breakfast. Train at the same time. Make fewer choices so you can focus on the ones that matter. Track progress. A calendar, journal, or even a wall of check marks is proof that you are showing up. Don't break the chain. One X leads to another. Accept boredom. This is huge. The strongest people are the ones who keep going when it's boring. Motivation loves excitement. Discipline thrives in repetition. And here's the kicker. Discipline won't always feel rewarding in the moment. Sometimes it feels dull, mechanical, and thankless. But it's in those dull moments that your future is being built. Let's compare. Motivation says, I'll write when I'm inspired. Discipline says, I write 500 words every morning, no matter what. Motivation says, I'll go to the gym when I feel pumped. Discipline says, I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. period. Motivation says, I'll quit when it gets hard. Discipline says, I'll finish even if it's ugly. Success stories aren't built on sparks. They're built on steady fires. Think about the greats Edison, Jordan, Serena, Musk, Oprah. They didn't ride a wave of motivation. They built daily discipline that outlasted moods, critics, and setbacks. Ask yourself, who do you admire most? And do you think they made it there on motivation or discipline? Motivation will flirt with you. It'll make you feel good for a moment. But when life tests you, motivation disappears. Discipline doesn't. Discipline walks with you through the storm. Discipline holds you accountable when no one else is watching. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the spark. Build discipline, the kind that carries you when feelings run dry. Because motivation might get you started, but discipline is what will finish the job. And here's my final challenge. Tonight, before you go to bed, ask yourself, what's one small action I can turn into a discipline? Just one. Start there. Build from there. Don't chase the spark. Become the fire.